welcome in everybody. I'm just getting set up. Obviously, I'll keep the screen on for a minute, but we are playing a Football Manager Championship save. I'm not sure I'm going to start with yet. I'm going to have a little look around and pick my team from there. But yeah, this is just a build up to Football Manager 2023, also a build up to FIFA 23. A lot going on, but yeah, it's another live stream, another bit of fun. So we'll just wait until the save loads up and I'll be right back with you. If you're on YouTube and you're watching this back, skip it about like 6 minutes in or something. That's when we'll probably start the save. So yeah, just do that because we are going to just load up the save. Right, I'll be with you in a minute. Right, here we go. All set up. Right, we're going to do one with Norwich. I have done it, so we are in season 2022/2023, and I've also got a 2023 file download for the coming season. The only one that won't be on here is any new transfers that have happened in the last 5 days. So anything after 5 days wouldn't have happened, and it won't be on the save. Players might have moved because of the way you have to make it, so you get it in the next season. But I'm gonna choose a completely different dynamic for Norwich. We've got a lot of players obviously come back from loans and players that I would look to move on and things like that. One of those main positions being we'll probably look at goalkeepers because we do have things Tim Krul and things like that in the situation he's in. 34 years of age, but he's an international, and we'll look at probably changing something to do with him. Right. So my dynamic with this squad, I'm going to create a tactic from the offset. Basically, I basically want to dominate possession and basically. So what's this one? So emphasized vertically. That's what I want to do. So wing play, get a CDM, and bring everyone into the formations. But the only issue with this is I want to play it sort of like a 5 at the back sort of role. But I don't want to play it with an advanced playmaker, a false 9, and a complete forward. But I'm going to do that. My idea was to have 2 wingers to be playing in this. But I'll go with this for now. Box to box midfielder. Ball winning midfielder. I want him to be more of a defensive. I want to be like a defensive midfielder holding there. We'll have a pressing here. And we'll have like a advanced forward here because I do like me advanced forwards. But I also like the idea of like a false 9 sort of player behind the striker. The only issue with this one is we have a lot of players that can play different roles. So advanced playmaker and attack. And then the only issue I kind of have is there's so much space in this little gap here. But we'll see what happens. Obviously, wing backs are going to be attacking wing backs. Defenders are all going to be ball playing defenders and defend. And sweeper, keeper, and support. So, the main thing is, who fits the tactic, who doesn't fit the tactic. So we'll have a little look. Obviously, we've got to press on. We'll set some of the staff responsibilities up and things, because we want to try and get this going as quick as possible, and we don't want to have to bother with any friendlies. I don't want to have to bother with any sort of team talks. I don't even want to have to bother with any sort of anything like that. General leading up to this, because I want to get through the save as quick as possible and sort of develop as quick as possible. I'm gonna leave this to the director of football. Gonna leave that to the director of football. Hire and fire and director of football. I'll leave that up to the director. We'll leave that up to the directors. Head of youth. We'll leave that director of football. Chief scout. Director of football. Technical director. Director. Scouting. We'll do that as the technical director. And the 18s manager. We'll do that with the director of football. Once again, director of football. I'm just going to delegate all these to the director of football. He can deal with it all. We've got a director of football there for a reason. We just solely want to be down to the games, to playing the games, and just getting the games done, basically. So we'll set this up as quick as I possibly can, which won't take me long. Obviously, we're going to do all the ins and outs of players coming in and out and things like that. I've got a couple of players that I would like to look at. It's just if we can get them and if they'll come to this league. One of the players that I've really liked, and Norwich still have him, I believe, is this man here. Creek International. Absolutely sensational. He's going to play a vital role in this save. He plays on the wing, but I'm going to try and play him as that false 9, sort of just behind the striker kind of player. We'll see what happens on that front. So let's advance a little bit. Let's have a meeting with the staff. We're just going to skip through a bunch of this. I would ideally, what I would like to do is I would like to bring in a player that sort of can do the job that we want him to do. Isaac Hayden, is he joining permanently yet? Nope. Has he got an option to buy? No, he doesn't. But did he play good last season? He did. The one thing is I might try and keep Hayden because I like Hayden. I think he's a good player. And I think he'd be a crucial player when it comes to the midfield spot. Angus Gunn's going to be the #1 keeper. Ben Gibson. Who's this guy here? Never heard of this guy. 19-year-old centre-back. Andrew. He's sort of coming through the ranks. Sorensen. There's another one. Can't go wrong with Max Aarons at right back, left back. Who's this guy? Interesting. He's a good player. He looks a good, decent player. Can't really tackle, but played a lot of the games last year. However, Sam McCallum is a much complete player at the left back position. He needs a lot of development work. Don't get me wrong. Actually really a lot of development work, so we'll play this guy for now. I want to try and keep Hayden at the team, so if I can potentially ask Newcastle about getting Hayden, so we can't pay him his full wages, but we can look to make an offer for Hayden. How much we got? We've got 9 million, so let's try and offer like 2 million for Hayden, because I would like Isaac Hayden permanently. He's enjoying his loan spell, believed. Okay, yeah. So Isaac Hayden, I'm going to try and bring him in. I'll try and bring him in permanently. Let's have a look. Kenny McLean. Okay, he played the majority of the games last year. Doesn't look that good though. Todd Cantwell. He is definitely going to be my advanced playmaker in the midfield. He's definitely going to be that man. The false 9 though, we're definitely going to be bringing him in, and we're also definitely going to be putting Cookie up top. But we also need to assess the situation of who we've got and who we don't want to keep. Is players like this guy here. We definitely want to be looking to move a lot of players on that are like this, that are just deadwood sitting around in the club. I think he's a good player. I think he'll be crucial for us, if I'm honest. Obviously, we need to make sure we have the right mentality and the right players in the squad. This guy here, he's from Luxembourg. He's already listed up for a transfer. He's on £6 a week. Yeah, let's also make him a player to potentially move on. This guy here, young lad, he's on loan at Birmingham at the minute. He's played a crucial role at Birmingham. He'll come back to us. Hernandez, never heard of him. He plays on the left side of the field. He's got all right stats. I think he could be alright to bring round. Kieran Dorwell, this guy here, played a lot of the games last season. I don't think he's going to play anywhere near as what he played last season, but he still can do a job for it. Nunez, this guy here, came in, had a solid season for it. I think also he could be another competitor depending on Todd Cantwell's position and if he wants to leave or not. Time will only tell if Cantwell wants to leave. What's this guy? A young Brazilian that came in last season. He's an attacking midfielder. He's going to have to stick around the team because they only signed him last season. Obviously, Sam Byram is also another one of them players that we will keep around for the first team. Same with, obviously, Sam McCallum. This guy, I'll probably look to loan him back out again just because he's not going to be a person I want to keep in the club. Then we've got this guy here, 37 years of age, been around the club for absolutely donks since he moved from Scotland. And try and move him out just because he's on £16 a week. Grant Hanley, good rotational centre back, can stick a good shift in. Was really good at Newcastle for the Championship, so he is obviously one player to keep an eye on and how he plays and things. The one thing we're really lacking, if I'm totally honest, is that centre back department. Could do with a bit of work. It really could do with a bit of work. Actually, we'll move this guy on because he has been around the club for a couple of seasons. My client would prefer to stay at Norwich, but he's open to speaking to other clubs. Okay, well, you're going to be speaking to other clubs because you are not going to be part of my plan. What's Norwich's under 23s looking like? So they've got a young centre back here in Jaden. Young lad, he's pretty decent. I'll bring him up to the first team just for pre-season. We're always about giving the youngsters a shot and giving them a try and see if they actually develop really well. There's a lot of youngsters in there that I could bring up, but he was the only one that really stood out, if I'm honest. Yeah, so press on and hopefully it will sell some players. That would be great. There we go. Bunch of players there. This guy here, I don't want to pay any of his wages, so we're going to just completely say to them, no, if you're going to want some of his wages paid for. £2 million is the fixed fee that a lot of clubs are fixing in for him there now, so that's good. 2 million's a lot of money to get in the Championship, especially when you're down here. His wage demands, so I've offered you out. Take charge of your destiny. I won't find myself a new club. Okay, look, I'm going to offer him out. I'll pay some of his wages because he will definitely not be in my plan at all for this season. But we will keep pressing on. I don't need to take that, so why have I just done that? Right. So, Championship Financial Fair Plays. Newcastle United have just rejected the bid for Hayden over 3 years. This is what I like to do, to try and take advantage of the money we've currently got, and hopefully we can press on and get Hayden, which would be great. I don't think so. We're certainly going to try. We are indeed going to try and push our very best to get Hayden. We just need to get him at the right price. Get Isaac Hayden at the right price, then we're laughing. Obviously, we do have a friendly against Walsall later on in the week, but that'll just take its time to come round. Right, obviously we've got the guys behind the scene will do some work on signing players. Our previous offer was 2 million plus 1.5 million. And now that's telling me they want 9 million. Wow. I'll offer you 7 million if I can just give you 2 million now, and then we can explore that opportunity later on down the line. Norwich player set to leave. Who's Aaron Ramsey? He's the young lad from Villa. I would like Ramsey, but he just doesn't fit me and how I want to play the team. I'm going to keep pressing on, try and sell some players, and obviously try and bring. I really want to bring in a centre back. If I'm honest. I really like high on centre back. He's not really looking to negotiate, but we'll try it because Hayden will be a star player. But that's the issue straight away. He's going to want a lot of wages. Can I add a clause in where his wages will go up after like 30 games? So he wants around. We can offer like 40 grand a week. He wants 60 grand a week. Can I adjust the budget so I can like fix it? 51 grand a week, Hayden. Come on, Hayden. Hayden, don't be an arsehole. Come down, please. Come on, Isaac. Oh, he's gonna do me, isn't he? Oh, he's gonna do me. He really is. Oh no, he's not. Right, thank the Lord. Right, we can get Isaac Hayden, which is good. That's a good start. Isaac Hayden is a key player in helping this Norwich side. Right, so obviously we are going to look for a centre back. We'll listen to our scouts and see what they say. This guy here, he's played at FC20, not for us. No, right, nope. I don't really want a false 9. I've got one. And at least if I don't have one, I will have a player that I can develop into that false 9. He's got solid stats, mind, for a wing back. He's never played in the English league before though. But solid stats, to say the least. A lot of championship clubs interested in him. I think he's a good player. Let's compare him with what's he called? Max Aarons. So Max Aarons is the better player, but this guy is a backup to Max Aarons at the age. He's 29, but if I can get him in squad rotation, I don't think he's gonna. Yeah, he's taking that. He is gonna take that. Right, 15 grand a week if we can. If he will take it, that would be great. Can he come down at least a bit? You're not going to come down, are you? You're going to be an arse. Right, there we go. Right, he's back up to Max Aarons, which is good. Obviously, we have got Sam Byram, but that doesn't really matter. This guy has been with Watford and things, but he just hasn't done anything. Right, so ball playing centre backs. So this is where I'm really going to focus a lot of my money and attention on. Marquisio, he's been without a club for a while. I'm surprised he still hasn't been snapped up. If I can get him in, I'm laughing. Yeah, let's try. Ooh, is that all he wants? Let's try and bring him down a little bit. But if that's all he wants, I'm willing to give him that. Okay, if we can sign him, that's a massive signing for us, especially in this league. Yeah, don't think you're going to be any good for us. Potential loan option there because he's a good player. Finley Burns, don't think I've ever heard of this guy. He just doesn't fit it. He's too young. I need players for like now. Fabian Shaw. Now that's a good option. That's a really good option. So we'll keep an eye on him. Because Fabian Shaw can really be a good player for us if we need him to be. We've got 2 options there as well. Right, what else we got here? Nothing. Never heard of this guy. He's a midfielder that's being looked at. Got really solid stats to be quite honest. Played for Lille. We are playing an advanced forward and an attack. Right, and we also playing a midfielder and auto. This guy fits the club. And I'm actually going to offer him a contract straight away. Just because we want to add some quality to midfield. And if I can add players like this, then why not just splash the cash? It's only wages technically we're paying. No. Who's this guy? Don't know, but once again, there's another player there that's got really good stats for an attacking wing back. He's never played in the Premier League before. He's played in this French league, but is also another option. It says he's better than the ones I've currently got. I'm going to add him to the shortlist just for now, and if we can't get him, we'll get him. Who's this guy? I've never heard of him. Right. Well, there is a potential option instead of Hayden, but they are telling us to just sign him. So let's try and get him in, because we are still trying to improve midfielders, and we're going to just keep offering midfielders deals. Right. Right. We'll do that. There we go. Potentially another midfielder in. No, we don't want Jack Cole back. Karius would be an option. Obviously, he's just signed for Newcastle in real life, but look at his stats, and that's the Championship. That's just a player for the Championship, so them stats are pretty sick. So if I can get Karius, and to be honest, he will be an important first-team player. He most certainly will be. Whether or not he'll accept it and come to the club is the other question. Sergio Rigo as well. If we can convince people like that to come to this club, we can really build this club. If I'm honest, if we get the right players, and it's cementing them in this tactic, because this tactic's completely different to any tactic I've ever played, and it's pretty high press. And obviously, it is the Championship, and the Championship's pretty hard. Blackburn's just been promoted there, so that's nice to see. We're still pressing on. Right, obviously, right, Isaac Hayden is going to sign, so we have got a CDM, but we have also offered another guy a chance to come to the club. Jason Denae, he has another one. That would be an exciting move. If I can get him in, he might want a lot of money though. Let's have a look. 42 grand a week, but he's a free transfer. Let's not forget this. The guy is a free transfer. So, it's 40 grand a week, but he's a free transfer. And if I can get a free transfer in, that's as good as that. And what is going on here? I'm just going to offer these people deals, because it's not likely we're going to get them. But if we get these guys in the Championship, oh, what's just happened there? Ah, damn. Right, wait there. We'll have to wait for players like that, and you don't really want to be waiting around for players like that, because he's a massive target. He really is a massive target. Steven Stasenio. See, this guy was meant to be the next best thing, like his brother. They just seem to have flopped. I'll keep an eye on him though. Okay, let's keep going. Some really good free transfers out there. Wow, is that not? Can I change the transfer budget on a different screen? I can't. Damn. Right, we need to start selling players on quickly, so I can make a move in for that centre back. Come on, let's right, so there's another player leaving. Right, that's good. Some more money off the wage budget. Come on. Right. We could do, so that's Ramsey gone, but that's good. So we're getting rid of players that aren't actually on the wage budget anymore. I'm just going to skip through these, because he will be a centre defensive midfielder. Yes, that's what we want to do. We want to press on. We want to try and challenge for Premier League straight away. But it will take some time. Let's not forget that. It will take some time, because we're completely changing the dynamic of Norwich and how they play. Don't forget, if you are new, you're watching this back on YouTube, or you are on the stream, it seems to not register the stream this time round, but if you're on the stream, leave a like on the video. We're going to try and smash 20 likes as usual on the live streams, and obviously if you are new, subscribe to the channel. More content like this coming to the channel, but it will be chopped down when I do my proper series, because not a lot of people want to watch a video for 3 hours. Karius is coming, and that CDM's coming. That is huge. If they get their work permits. That's huge. He wants a bigger contract. I'm going to look at his contract. What did I previously offer him? I don't know. Runs 22 grand a week. I don't think I offered him anywhere near that. 18 grand a week. Right, no. Let's walk away from him. I'm not going to pay someone that much money. Especially when we've got Sam Byram just sticking around in the club. We'll not offer players that much money. We'll just keep pressing on, and we'll try and get these players. We're getting that midfielder as well. So there's another midfielder coming in, which is exciting as well. So he just took a 14k move, which is... This is what I don't get about Football Manager. He's took a 14k move to go to the MLS. He could have came and played in England. Instead, he's decided to go to MLS. So Steven Essential, apparently, you can get him for free. How is that even possible? Compensation is 0, which normally means you can approach them and try and get them on a free. If I offer you 0 money, will you take it? I mean, I'll take him if you get him for free. I don't know who you are. I thought you were the Wolves guy there. I was going to say that's an interesting move. He's a good player, but I don't really want to push in for too many players in one position because it would just bombard the squad and then we get a bit lost. Who we've signed. Right. Just going to skip through these. That's fine. Granted his work permit. So there's another CDM, which is another exciting move for us. A CDM in. So that's 2 in-depth CDMs. And we are going to get Mustachio. That is mint. That is Ramirez. Oh my god, that's an ex-Chelsea legend. Wow, can you imagine bringing Ramirez back to the Premier League? Wow, well, not the Premier League, to the Championship. To then do a job, potentially, to help us get into the Premier League. 35 years of age, though, and it's one of those. We'll put him in the shortlist. I might even offer him a trial and see if I can get him on a trial basis. Right. Where's that? So it was Dene. Have we already offered him? Yeah, we have. Where's that Dortmund centre back? The ex-Dortmund guy. Where is he? I didn't put him in the shortlist, did I? I think it was a Z to begin with. ZUD? Was it ZUD? I don't know what it was. Oh no, he's there. I can see him. There he is. We are upgrading the midfield. You're not treating us as a stepping stone. 28 grand. We can only offer him 8. Ah, shit. He wants 28 grand a week. I'm gonna leave his 53 million release clause in there. Ah, he's gonna be an arse. He's gonna want a lot of money in a short speed of time. Yes, okay, right. If he comes, that's massive. I mean, if we get them sort of centre backs in this kind of team, right? So Fulham ain't gonna accept nothing for him, so that's just stupid. Right, there's a midfielder. There's another midfielder we've signed. So that's 3 transfers. So even if Todd Cantwell turns around to me tomorrow and goes, I want to go to Spurs or something like that, we can afford to let him go to Spurs. Allow trial until joins permanently. What does that mean? Yeah, okay, you can come and join. Okay, Mustachio's coming, so that's another good one. He's 31, but he's coming. Right, and that's I like the fact that he's coming to the club. We'll allow him to come on trial until he joins permanently. Dene, we're getting Jason Dene in the Championship, guys. We're gonna have a solid 3 at the back, and Karius. Oh my god! So we're getting Dene, which is I've confirmed. We're getting Karius. That's 2 massive signings. If we get this other centre back, like that's a massive pull for us. Yeah, let's Dene come on there, and then same with Karius. Right. Todd Cantwell apparently to Sheffield United. Are they in the Premier League? No, they are not. They're in the. Oh no, they are. They got in the Premier League. So it could be a case of keeping an eye on him. Yeah, I was going to say, he must have been on loan. He was on loan. So, Watford, Sheffield United, and Blackburn are going up. We didn't fall short of the mark. Well, at least the old manager didn't fall short of the mark. So, there we go. All 5 players are coming into this club, and we're going to get Pukki and whoever else to welcome them to this club, because we're really going to give it a hard go at getting promoted this season. So there's some players leaving. If I can get just $1 million up front just for this guy, QPR, you can have him. Todd Cantwell. Yeah, we can't rule anything out in regards to him. We're going to decline going to have that meeting. But as things stand, I'm chuffed with our transfers so far. can I arrange any friendlies earlier? I think that is the earliest option I can do. So if I go here and then get quite a few of them in, I like to bombard us with friendlies, and we'll do some championship clubs. So like the likes of Birmingham, the likes of Crystal Palace, because I'm assuming they're coming down, and we'll get someone pretty massive like, let's go Bilbao, because Bilbao was like to come to England and have a friendly game. So we have got friendlies coming up, which we will have Middlesbrough, which is good. I'd rather just a million up front. Just give me the million up front, and we'll let you take them. Right. So I don't know who you are. You're that left back. Right. The one interesting thing I'm seeing about that centre back I've just offered a transfer to from Dortmund, ex-player from Dortmund, is nothing's came up to say that he's been offered a contract elsewhere. The next player I'm also going to try and get in is, if I can offer him a trial basis, can we get him on 3-week trial? Because if I can get Ramirez in on a trial basis with us, that's massive. So like, it just brings in shirt sales and things like that, and it makes us a bit of money come next season. So get Ramirez in. Hopefully he plays in a couple of the friendlies. Even if he impresses in a few of the friendlies, we will sign him permanently. Jonathan Rao, right, okay, you can go there because you're getting your full wages paid for. Right, I'm also going to be very strict with this. 2 weeks for everyone, because you all are on a lot of wages, and we don't want this club to get issue with money. I'll go confirm that. Let's meet the players. Yes. I don't want to make any promises. I was expecting more in terms of promises. You're going on anyway, you dickhead. Right. I'm coming in. I've come in with the season over, so let's focus on next season. I'm confident we can go on and win automatic promotion. Yep, that's the plan. That's brilliant. I'm satisfied with the code of conduct, and I can't see it having a huge impact over the season. Okay, right, yeah. Bugger off then. Let's go. Right. We have a very exciting team. And if we get that centre back in, which, oh my goodness, we are getting that centre back in. He's just waiting on his work permit. He best get his work permit. So we played against Middlesbrough. Who's this? Don't know who you are. You just played up front. Okay. Cantwell, McLean, Hayden, this guy, Aarons. So Ramirez didn't even play. He came on and the 6.8. Okay, yeah, it's probably going to take some time for them to edge into the league. Blackburn have made an offer for Juan Mata. That's a good offer for them, getting someone like Juan Mata in. The good thing for us now is we've signed players that even if we do not, even if they get an offer from Premier League, we can openly say that they can leave if they want to leave. What the frickin' hell's that picture? What a lovely camera angle that is. 19 years of age. Nice. Okay, you're a really good player, aren't you? You are. Okay, we're just going to keep advancing because I'll end up getting stuck here with loads of strikers. I mean, loads of midfielders and things, and I'll end up signing everyone. And that's not what I want to do. Try and keep the wages under control and get the centre back in and get it over the line. Because them three centre backs, with a couple of games under the belt playing with each other, they're going to be a rock. I know Mustachio is, I think he's 31, did I say? So he has got a bit of time before he gets used to being in the squad. Like, he's only managing to make the friendlies because he's just that unfit. But on the other hand is Aarons and the other wing back is playing well. Sargent, I don't know who this guy is. He seems a good player. He seems a really good player, in fact. Sargent played there as a false 9. So Dene, he came off the bench. Hanley, to be quite honest, I might have to sell Hanley now because we've got players coming in that really are exciting. They're more exciting than I ever thought it was. I didn't even think I was going to get them. I didn't think they'd be interested in coming to the championship. Like, it's such a low down league. I know they'll be excited and they'll want to play in the Premier League one day, but wow. there he is as well. So his work permit's been accepted. He's going to sign. Look at that. Ex-Dortmund, French under 21 international, solid stats, signing for Norwich. That's mental. That is absolutely mental. And then we got rid of that piece of shit. Right. So we'll play Palace at home. Then we'll play Bilbao. We'll beat Palace to 2-0. And that Sargent is absolutely on fire. What's the centre-backs? Who played in this game? So Gibson played. Same centre-back partners again. Sargent playing there. Is that the team that are... I think this is exactly the same team as what... I wonder if it's just sticking to who I've picked to go into the starting 11. I think it is. Yeah, because none of the players are actually going in. That's a team that I've picked to have this as a starting 11, right? So we'll get rid of that. We'll let the assistant deal with the whole lineup. But I tell you one thing, we've got a hell of a lot of players at the club right now. A hell of a lot. Right. Let's press on. He's excited to be here. I'm excited for him being here. We'll skip through that. You're going on loan. That's mint. We're moving players out on loan. Much, much better. Everything seems to be coming into play with this team right now. Game's going to save. Lovely. Right. Bilbao. Let's beat Bilbao, please. Yep, and that'll be like an actually exciting. Right, so he's even came to the championship, so he's came from St. Etienne and come straight to the championship, which is interesting. He's went to Borough, so it'll be interesting to see how he plays out in this season. Who is this guy? But I don't play wingers, so that doesn't help. Pacini. He's a good player. He's gone to Preston. Wow. There's loads of really good players as free agents. I know some of them have aged and things, but wow. Jeremy Pied. Or Pied, I think it's pronounced. Okay, he's another good player. He's 33, but wow. Right. We'll play Bilbao. Can we beat Bilbao? Probably not, because Bilbao are a massive side. Drew 0-0. So even the defence have had a solid game there. Hernandez, who's going permanently. Aid, who is also just on the bench. Who played in the midfield? Ewan, Ramirez, CDM, McCallum. Okay. You. Oh, really? I wanted you to go out on loan, didn't I? I wanted to be a regular starter somewhere. Just be handy just to get these young lads out on loan. The three new centre-backs started as well. Karius came on and apparently had a really good game. We had a goal disallowed, which is another interesting fact just to keep an eye on. Rigo. Right. Just keep pressing on because we have a game. I don't even know when the league starts. So the debts we're allowed to pay off part of our outstanding club debts. Okay, that's good. So the club debts have now officially been paid off, which is nice to see. Right, I like to have a world package on things. Have received a parachute payment of 41 million because of their relegation from the Premier League, which is massive. That's so much money, isn't it? Who the friggin' hell are you? Wow! What is that picture? And look at your hair. Wow, there's a lot of hair there. Right, we play. Who we just got there? We got Salford. Okay, that's nice to see. When's the actual championship season start? It starts on the 23rd. We play Wigan at home. That's good. They've just literally been released. Yeah, no, we play Wigan away from home. Sorry. Max Aarons could leave. I'm gonna trigger his extension so we don't have to pay him his wages yet. We'll extend Max Aarons' contract. And hopefully press on with the league. Who are you? Sanson. He was a good player back in his day, wasn't he? I used to love buying him with FIFA. Was it Newcastle? Well, I wanted Newcastle to sign him in real life before he went to was it Villa? I don't even know who I looked at there. It's a bit crappy outside, isn't it? I don't think we need any wing backs anytime soon. I really don't think we need any centre backs, considering the kind of players we've just signed, because if I'm honest, they're really good players. And obviously you don't listen to how the game rates them, like current ability and things. It just doesn't work. It's how they play it in game. Llorente. Imagine bringing Fernando Llorente in on a free transfer. I mean, I know he's 37, but having a big lump in the box would be something of an interest for me. But I don't want to risk it. I think I've got 3 strikers already, and Fernando Llorente is going to want like 30 odd grand a week. We've released some players. Has a 1-year extension clause. We're going to trigger his extension. Is Cantwell gonna sign a new contract? Yeah, he will. Can we give him a new contract? I didn't actually think of this. Crap. How much is he currently on? 40 grand a week. Give him 45 grand a week. I thought it was going to be how much wage you want there, 120k, I was going to say. Right, 45 grand a week on Todd Cantwell, so he'll not leave. Kenny McLean. I'm going to keep him. Just for now. 25 grand a week. So, has he took a pay cut? Yeah, he has. 10 grand. Wow. 30 grand on Sam Byram. Let's try and get him another one of those. 26 grand. Yeah. So that Sam Byram's also took a pay cut, which is good. Kieran Dowell. I'm gonna keep him just for now. I know it's a lot of money we're sort of rinsing out the club, but keep him on his current deal. Give him a 3-year contract. Oh, he's gonna be an arsehole, isn't he? He is. He's gonna be an absolute knob. Oh, there we go. He's accepted it. I'm gonna let me director of football deal with these. Yeah, you can negotiate them, Mr. Director of Football. You can also negotiate them if you really want, and you can also negotiate these if you really want. Unable to give Blair's new contract. Why was that? Right, you're not getting that, and you're not getting that, so you can get that. That's why I don't like the game doing contracts, because there's some stupid things. Right, what are we having a look at here? Right, I can't promise you're going to get a loan out because I don't deal with that. Right, 5-year deal. Oh, fucking hell, man. Walk away. I'm not even going to bother with it all now. Walk away. If you don't want a new contract, then bugger off. See you later. Thank you for playing. Thank you for being a knob. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. See you later. I just want to get on. I want to play the season. Right, Hernandez has moved, which is good. Pukki's also had his contract extended, which is good. We're trying to press on as quick as we possibly can because, yeah, we can. I might even try and loan some other players out just to take some wages off us because, yeah, why not? Burnley want him. Sarge. Oh, Sarge is a striker. Okay, that's interesting. You played a good role at Birmingham, but you're a winger, and I don't like wingers, not at my club. So let you go on a loan for a season. Who are you? I've never heard of you. Apparently you were really, really good last season, so I can't really get rid of you. Same with Nunez, he was good last season as well, wasn't he? Yep. Who are you? Don't know, but you played a lot of games and you weren't that good, so can I get him out on loan? Just for the season, just so he's off me books. Kenny McLean, you, Byram, yep, you, McCallum. Do I loan McCallum out? Because I have a lot of players in here, but McCallum's one of those players that didn't play a lot of games last season, and I just don't think he's good. Yeah, look, so many. Yeah, McCallum's going out on loan. I ain't gonna talk about that one. Just get him out on loan. Right, let's go. Sorensen, are you? You're that young lad, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You played 32 games for them last season, so I can't really loan you out. And you're a ball-playing midfielder, which is another good thing. This guy, let's try get him out on loan, just for the time being. Max Aarons. I'm sorry if you're watching it live on YouTube. I literally can't see the chat. It's not even working on my app or anything like that as well, so it's really annoying. It is really, really frustrating. Right, so centre back, 20-year-old Irishman. He played all the games last season, basically. Who are you? Oh, you're that young lad I called up, aren't you? Yeah, well, Jaden, I've signed too many centre backs, mate, and I just don't think there's room for you. So you can go out and get some form of football. I'm also going to demote you into the 23 squad. Grant Hanley, I just think he's not going to really play, as he played 6 games last season, and he's on 40 grand a week. He's on 40 grand a week. Wow, is that 40 grand a week? Dene, Mustachio, Gunn, Karius, Tim Krul. Krul's on 40 grand a week. And he didn't even play that many games last season, so Krul. He's going to whinge at us because it's Tim Krul. But I've got Karius and I've got Angus Gunn. So what else do you want us to do? I'm not looking to keep you here. Fringe player. Okay, his wages are going to get paid for, so let's do it. 3.5 million to go to Brighton. Reject that. Reject that. Reject that. Can I not negotiate any of these? No. Okay, well, you can go to Brighton then. You're going to be in a rival club, but it's better than nothing. Shakhtar. Yeah. No. 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 You know what? I'm not even going to look at them because I clearly just can't negotiate them. So you can go and play. You can go talk to Shakhtar. You did want to go and speak to whoever they are. But they clearly haven't made an offer for you, Cruel, so they didn't want you. Let's have a look at who played in this game again. Norwich against Walsall. Sarge played. Ramirez had a good game. Yeah, the defenders played really well as well. There's no one in there that I really want. At this moment, I don't think I should try and sign anyone, because I just think I should try and push players out. This young lad here was on loan at Birmingham. I'm still surprised Birmingham didn't come back in for him, considering I've just offered him back out on loan. Right. I would really like them to go out on loan somewhere, at least. I would love for these players just to get off my wage bill. So he can go on loan either of them. Just get him off my wage bill. Ramirez's trials finished. When's me? I've got another 3 weeks of trials. So Ramirez, I'll offer you another 3 weeks of trial. But as things stand, you really haven't impressed us. We're getting a lot of. It's a good goalkeeper coach as well there. Alright, Ramirez, come back in on your trial period. We really are getting some good moves. Director of Football's doing some good moves. So hats off to him. No offers of yet. Let's just try and get 30% of his wages covered. I would just like anything for them. Even just a tiny bit of their wages covered. Just get them out and just get them playing football, because they're not going to play football under me. Hanley is going to Brighton. Good. Right, bugger off. Placed them with too many. Right, they're not going to go anywhere. Oh, that's not good. Right. Okay. We'll just monitor that situation. This is just all the players getting the deals and things. He's going out on loan, which is good for us. Yeah. All the coaches and things are getting their new contracts. Where are you? Right, you're gone. Right. Knowing my luck, we would have done something stupid, and we probably haven't put a player in a certain area, but we'll just see what happens, because I think we're more than fit for this season. Ramirez played CDM in this game and didn't really play well at all. I honestly think Ramirez is going to be no good for us, but we've got so many players that can play in the positions that we want them playing, which is it's a good thing to have. It's good. As long as the player's versatile and he can play in a different position, it's always good. I'm always able to develop players into a certain area of the pitch. I've done it multiple times at FM. I just don't deal with training constantly when you've got a save that you just want to get through. And this is what we're going to do with this one. We're going to try and get through with it and see what we can do and press on. We've already been live for 55 minutes, and Tim Krul is going to leave, no hesitations, and we'll go to Shakhtar, which is absolutely insane for us. Auto select. Why can't? We have an issue. We have an issue. Tim Krul, that's why. You. Who are you? I don't want you in there. A D. Right. Who are you? You're that guy. Right. We have far too many players in here. Oh, McCallum's going out on loan anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Right, so that should fix that situation. McCallum's going out on loan. There he goes. He's going to Hamburg. So he's went to to be honest, Hamburg are really good at developing youngsters, and he's one that I will get in the future when I've got money, because he progresses really well in this game. 7 million. I'm sorry. Who's bid for him? Oh, loads of teams. Oh, he would be insane. We can buy him as well. Did he play in the midfield? I don't. Do I even care? Do I just, Nafford. Let's try and make him like the key signing that we're gonna make, because he's 7 million's an absolute steal, even if he doesn't play that many games for it. Right. Clear the numbers. Order the numbers. Clear the numbers. Right. I don't want to do that. Fuck it. Let's just. Right, and then we'll go through and we'll just delete them slowly. You're not in there. You're in. You're not. 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 Don't know. You are. You are. Right. Ben. You're not. You're not. You're not. Right. That fixes the situation with squad numbers. Right. We play Shrewsbury. So we play Shrewsbury. We won 2-0 against Shrewsbury. We conceded a goal though. Solid again. Ramirez didn't start this time. That guy didn't anyway. They played again. Ramirez came on, played shocking once again. So Ramirez, for me, I would have loved if Ramirez had teared the games apart and was mint, because I would have potentially kept Ramirez at the club. But the fact that he's just playing the way he's playing, I'm not going to do it. I really am not going to do it. Okay, so he's going to come here and he's going to say that he wants certain things, right? And I bet his wages are going to be atrocious, which they're not. Can I get rid of that? Right, I've just offered him what he wanted. The only reason I've just done that is because it's just who he is. I don't want to get rid of Max Aarons. He's the only player I really don't want to sell in this save. I'll sell him at some point, but not now. Not when I'm not ready. Maybe if I get like 30-40 million, because then I can replace him. I can get someone else in and replace him with 30-40 million. But not with that. Not now. That's that right back that I showed you before. He would be my replacement for Max Aarons. But I don't think he'll come down to the Championship. By the looks of it, Brighton's came down, which is, I didn't even look at who's came down in the season. He's one of my players that I will keep an eye on, because I want him in the future. Right, we play Peterborough, then we've got Metz, and then we've got Wigan. So hopefully we can get that game done, and we can play that game of the day, but we'll see. Team of Pookie and that other centre midfielder played in this game, and they both scored. Ramirez had a good game. Watching Ramirez had 2 good games in these last 2 games for us. Obviously, we only played Peterborough there, but watch him having a game of his life against Metz and go and score like a hat-trick. It's normally what happens when I have people on trial. So we'll play Metz now. If we beat Mets, it's huge. Like, beating Mets is a massive thing to do. 1-1. We drew 1-1 with Mets. So Ramirez didn't go get a hat-trick, but Ramirez did assist, and he's already declining. So that already just tells me that I don't want Ramirez, and he can kiss his chances goodbye, basically. He was a good player back in his day, Ramirez, but yeah, it's not going to happen anymore. So he is going to train with us still. He's still going to be here on loan, but he will more than likely leave, which is a shame, really, because I would have liked the ex-Chelsea legend to play for us, but it's not the case. He'll not come out of the English League, and he'll not go to the Premier League with us either. Norwich captain for the season. We're going to keep Ben Davies as that. The centre, I want Cornwell to be the assistant. That's just the idea behind it. Right, so we play Wigan. Cuckoo to Manchester City. He's another. Oh wow, he's actually signing for us. I tell you one thing, we've done really well for the players we've attracted to this club. Like this guy here, he's came down to the Premier Championship, and he was potentially going to be like leaving the Championship, but he's actually going to stay. I'm going to send. I think I'm going to send Malumbu. Is he the highest signing that they've ever done? Norwich? Can't be. Surely not. He's going to be number 20. Surely he's not the highest signing they've ever made. No, we're just the highest fees. Okay, that's fine. Right, we're going to play Wigan. Right, let's go. Oh, wow. Mustachio. Oh, he's got a hip injury. He's out for 3 to 5 months. What a lovely start the season it is for him. I was looking forward to playing him at centre-back and seeing how he got on. Right, he has another save coming in. We've been streaming just over an hour now. So, it has been fun. Obviously, don't forget, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We are going to bring some more content like this to the channel. Also, don't forget, leave a like on the video. Let's try and smash 20 likes as always. We are going to try our very best to bring an FM 2023 save out. We're also going to try and bring in a Newcastle United FIFA 23 save out. But yeah, first game of the season against Wigan here. We're going to play a really good squad against Wigan because we want to start the game off with a bang. We really do want to start the game off, well, the season off with a bang, don't we? Cantwell's going to play. We'll play this guy there, and Pookie's obviously going to be the main guy up top. McCallum's not yet, so we'll drop him out the first team. Guns on the bench. Bayram on the bench. You on the bench. Midfielders will go with this new lad, the other new lad. Who else can we put in here? Nunes, we'll put you in there. And we'll go with Sarge, because Sarge was absolutely sensational in pre-season. And he had a really good season, Sarge. Did he not? Right, let's play Wigan. Let's beat Wigan. And let's hopefully get something up. Right, we need to put these on the key highlights. I'm going to speed the game up a bit. And hopefully we can have somewhat of a good game. And beat Wigan. Right, I'm just going to stand up a minute. We'll go. Right, let's beat Wigan. Let's bring our first victory home. We're going to put the league table. Oh, God damn it. We want to bring the league table down the bottom. Right, here we go. First attack potentially from us. It's a nice ball in. Gibson was there. Gibson's very high up there. Where's Gibson? Right up there. Centre back that far up. Right, we're going to fast forward the game a bit more. Right, here we go. Cantwell. It's a bad pass by Cantwell. We will, over the course of the season, find out our best team. I'm not expecting this to be our best team, but we're also not expecting it to be our worst team either. Dene, come on. It's a terrible pass by Dene. And this is where Wigan capitalise, and they've scored. Hatem Ben Arthur's playing for Wigan. Oh, wow. That shocked me. Is that the actual? Yeah, it is. It is Ben Arthur. Oh, my God. Hatem Ben Arthur's playing at Wigan. That is sensational. Let's just have a little look at Ben Arthur's career. Lyon, Marseille, Newcastle, Hull. On free to Nice. What a waste of a career for him. Could have been a sensational play if he had just kept his attitude right. But we do go 1-0 down to start, which isn't too good. So hopefully we can come back and get a goal, because that is embarrassing, the fact that we've went 1-0 down to these already. Here we go. Potential highlight now. Oh my god, what is happening? What is going on? We could easily just get sacked first season as well. Let's not forget that. We're just trying to change the whole entire dynamic of Norwich, and we've brought in a lot of players. So yeah, it is still possible that we could get sacked on these very early doors, but we're going to try our best not to. We've got some really good players in here. We've got some players that have played in Champions League football and things in the past, you know what I mean? Like Dene being one of them. I'm pretty sure that ex-Dortmund centre-back also played in Champions League football. But remember, Championship's a really hard league. But we're playing some strange football at the minute. This is really stupid football. They were nearly through again there. McAllister. What a ball that is to Max Aarons. Max Aarons, find that ball in the box. You find that. Surely. And there we go. It's 1-1. It was very, very... It was a terrible bit of play from us. If I do have to say that. But 1-1. And Pookie, and if I'm honest, Cantwell is a player that I am looking to potentially take off, because he's having a howler of a game. His passing's been terrible. So we'll keep an eye on that situation with Cantwell, because it's just past 60 minutes, and I am gonna take off Todd Cantwell. We'll bring in Nunes. Nunes can play in that attacking midfielder position, well, that advanced playmaker position. We're also gonna look to take off Pookie in a minute, unless Pookie can potentially pick up a goal here. He can't. Right, Pookie's gonna come off. We're gonna play Sarge. Sarge can play there, so we will play him in there. He has had a really good season, Sarge. Let's not forget that. Right, here we go. Oh, doesn't matter. Wigan on the counter now. Let's not concede at this moment in time. Max Aarons needs to watch that, and wow. What a strike by Joe Bennett, but terrible by Karius. And it's back to 2-1 Wigan as we take off our striker and bring on a different guy. Left wing back hasn't really been that good at all in this match, has he? We haven't really got anyone that plays there, but Byram, we'll play Byram on the left wing back attacking position, as the game looks to be closing now, and Wigan look to have won this game, unless in the last minute we can go and break with Byram. It's terrible by Byram, but Byram's still there. Here we go again. Sarge, Aarons. Oh, it's a penalty. Is it a pen? Has it been given? I think it has. Sarge steps up, for the penalty. Sarge just needs to bury this now. Come on, Sarge. And he's done it. Right. Last minute. 2-2. That's going to be the game. That's going to be the game. Unless we get kick-off gold. And that is the game. So, first game of the season. Drawn 2-2 with Wigan. Quite disappointing, but good game, to say the least. Dene. Where did he used to be? It was Man City. It was Man City. He played at Sunderland. Man City was one of them, the main area that he did play. So yeah, next player team will play is Salford City. We're going to highly rotate the side against Salford, because it is just a cup game, and obviously Ramirez is about to leave the club. So goodbye to Ramirez. It's been an honour having him in here on a trial basis, but it just hasn't worked out, sadly, for him, and we will see him leave the club. I also will take him off this. Oh, he's not even on the shortlist. But yeah, we're going towards Salford now. We're gonna. There's Karius getting an injury. It's not what you want, but I am gonna play Angus Gunn in the goalkeeper position, because that was the plan originally. We're gonna rotate these two keepers, and we're gonna completely change the side going against Salford. Angus Gunn starts. We'll play Sorensen. We'll also play this young lad here. And we'll play. Who else do we play? We'll play the Dortmund guy again. Byram will start again. We'll play this guy at CDM. Malumbu can get a chance. This other young guy is going to start again as well. Kenny McLean's going to start. We'll play Sarge, and I'm going to play Ida up top. The bench, Karius. Aarons, Gibson, Dene, McAllister. Pookie will go on the bench. Dowell will go on the bench. Cornwell will go on the bench. And I'll also put Nunes on the bench. We haven't put a CDM on the bench there, but it is what it is. We're going up against Salford, and we're going to try our very best to win this game against Salford. It should be interesting. Here we go with the first highlight. It could potentially be for Salford. It is looking to be like Salford's attack, and wow, Salford snatched at that chance. But we need to try and push this game to the team. Let's try our very best to just control possession and go and win the match. Right, we've intercepted a day through to Sarge. Sarge! Oh, and he's done terrible there. Really terrible. 25 minutes into the match, there's only been 2 attempts from us at goal, and they've both been off target. It's going to be a very boring first half by the looks of this. So that is a massive shame. Take down now. Sarge, he is there. Sarge is still there. Still not going to stick a foot in now. But here comes Salford, and Salford have indeed scored. This formation may need changed if this is what's going to happen, especially against teams like Salford. It's a nice ball up. We've intercepted it again. Through to Sarge again. Sarge, you need to be finishing that, and he still hasn't. That's 2 attempts at goal. Sarge should be burying them, and he's not. It's a shame. Really is. Half time, 1-0 Salford still. We'll hopefully push on, and we'll hopefully go and snatch the win. We've got players playing in this team are playing Champions League football, and they're really struggling against teams like this. It's interesting. I know you can't just depend on one player, but it really is. It's frustrating. Right, here we go forward. Day through to Mumba. Mumba still there. Sarge had another shot at goal. It's been deflected. They're doing really good defensively work. Yeah. 6 attempts at goal, and not one of them's on target. Maybe a little bit of change happening here. We'll take off McLean. We'll bring on Nunes. We'll also take off Ade and bring on Pookie. We'll have a little bit of change in the team now. Hopefully we're going to get a goal and swing the game back our way. Byram. Sarge. It's a ball in. Pookie can't get there. Come back out to us again now though. Nunes to Mumba. Here we go. We're through. Potentially. Byram. Is it? Oh, I thought he was going to get a pen there. Byram. Here we go. You just need to whip it in. Now, here comes Salford. Potentially. This could be a counter from Salford. It's a tackle from us. Could we go back forward now? We are. Pookie. Oh, Mumbu. It's not in the box. Oh, no, it is in the box. Is that Pookie? Pookie will take this. Pookie will score this. Pookie doesn't miss penalties. Fantastic, Pookie. That's why I brought you on. Score penalty. Now go win the game for me. Right. It's 1-1 still. Do we bring on a player? I think we do. I think we're going to take off Sarge. We'll bring on McAllister, and we'll play him just behind the striker play him as a shadow striker, so he presses up with him. Right, Sarge through to Pookie, and Pookie's missed again. Wow, Pookie having a howler. Should be burying them. And it's going to go to a penalty shootout, which is going to be great. Right, penalties. Here we go against Salford. Let's not have a 22 player shootout. Let's just win this shootout, please. Should never be going to penalties with Salford, should you really? Mallan. Right, it's in. McAllister. McAllister is going to be nervous on his debut, isn't he? Well, in his second game, and that's his why. This is why I hate it when you bring on a player, because they always tend to miss. And this is where these will go on and they'll beat us, Salford now. Mumba's had a really good game. Hats off to Mumba. There you go. I still want him to go on loan, but he's had a solid game. Right. Maybe Salford will miss this. No, they're not going to. It's sort of do that camera angle where they miss the penalties. Nunes steps up. Nunes Nice penalty by Nunez there. Penny. Here he comes. Steps up. And it's went in the back of the net. It's going to come down to... Who's this? Who's stepping up? Oh, it's the man we signed at a free agent. Can he step up and just be the hero at the minute? He went straight down the middle, and we're still in the penalty shootout. However, it is going to come down to Watt. Is that Kel Watts, or is it just a different person altogether, and he's just called Watt? He steps up, and there you go, Salford go through, and we fuck the match up, which is fantastic. Well, anyway, that's going to be the final game of the live stream. Obviously, if you did enjoy, with drew one, lost one, had a good pre-season. We need to fix the tactic, but we'll do something about it. If you want to help us out, drop a comment. Let us know what I should do with the formations and things like that. We'll try and live stream this in the next few days again. It's not going to be a daily thing. We'll just try and do it as and when we can. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. Let's try and smash 20 likes as always. And obviously, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, because we are on the road to 900 subscribers. So yeah, thanks for tuning in.